I'm now going to introduce the jury. So what we're going to do is we're going to have different companies present their new technologies, and then we're going to have a jury that's going to be asking questions and ultimately voting. And the audience, you and the audience around the world, will have an opportunity to vote as well in terms of who is going to get first, second, and third prize this year. So let's just run through the names in the jury. I'll go through them quickly just to introduce you. Okay, so first off is Humberto Antunes, who's a partner at Gore Range Capital and the former CEO of Galderma out of the United States and Switzerland. We have Jamie Breslin, PhD from Advancing Innovation in Dermatology. Shimon Eckhouse, the chairman of Alone Med Tech Ventures, founder of Luminous, Syneron, and Softwave from Israel. We have Serge Mordon, research director of INSERM Ocanthai, PhD and MBA, who is in Bordeaux in France. We have Sibylle Muller, who is the head of filler and medical device development at MERS Aesthetics in the United States. We have my colleague, Dr. Risa Ortiz, who's a dermatologist and the director of laser and cosmetics at UC San Diego. We have Liz Newman from Solta. She's the general manager of Solta in the United States. And Charles Ruben, chief operating officer, HTL Biotechnology, France. And I believe that's the full group.
Yes, it is.
Okay, excellent. So we're a couple minutes ahead. We're gonna get started with the startup. So I'm gonna say a few things for the audience members and a reminder to our presenters today. They have 5 minutes to give their presentation, and 3 minutes I'm gonna moderate, and we're gonna have the jury asking questions. I want to remind the presenters that they have 5 minutes for their presentations. Dominique will tell you when you have 30 seconds left. And then 3 minutes for the questions and answers. I'm going to insist on keeping you on time just to be fair to everyone and to make sure that we keep the progress of this going as people are watching this around the world. So let's go to startup number 1 now.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kirill. I'm a CEO of Skinive. The story of our company started a few years ago when I faced the problem of dermatological observation. Visiting a dermatologist was a difficult challenge for me, and I noticed a problem that there are only 2.6 dermatologists per 100,000 populations. And the skin problems is really a global problem. More than 20% of world population suffer from different skin problems. According to the World Health Organization, about 20% of primary visiting to a doctor are associated with skin problems. But dermatological diagnostic equipment is not available to general practitioners. That's we developed a simple but a strong solution which can detect skin diseases by smartphone cameras. We developed Skinive MD mobile application for healthcare professionals. The main functions of our application is 3D mole mapping, AI second opinion, AI camera. And of course, it is very useful for patient management, observation in dynamics, and to improve medical knowledge, because we are focusing not only on dermatologists, but also for general practitioners, nurses, cosmetologists, and for all medical specialists who work with human skin. We're proud to announce that we already received a CE mark for our solution as a medical device, and we launch our apps in the European Union market. Here you can see several cases where it can be used by GPs or cosmetologists and dermatologists, oncologists, and allergists. In general, the main functions for GPs is routing to the right specialist and improve medical knowledge. For dermatologists, it is a good solution for observation in dynamics and patient management. So what about the accuracy of our solution? We made accuracy report, which is published on our website, and our solution have accuracy from 80 till 94%. So it can be named like accuracy like a professional dermatologist. We can detect skin cancer, benign formations, precancer, papular squamous disorders, fungal diseases, viral, herpes, and we can detect different types of acne. The main competitive advantages is that our solution very simple to use and don't require additional devices. What about market? We are focusing on the European Union, where there are 35,000 dermatologists and about 1,300,000 GPs and beauticians. During this year, we plan to grow our dataset up to 1 million images and prepare to enter the United States market. Behind the project, there is a small but a strong team, a collaboration of data scientists, IT developers, and of course, medical experts in dermatology and oncology. We also work in cooperation with more than 15 medical institutions and hospitals. This is the main information about our project. Thank you, and I'm waiting for your questions.
Thank you. So we have time now for questions. If the panel would just raise their hands. All right, I have Shimon.
Yes, Kirill, when you say CE mark, what kind of indication do you have on the CE mark that you mentioned?
You ask about class?
Not about class, but CE mark is a very general term. What are you allowed to do, or what kind of the clinical decisions can you make based on your technology?
Okay, so right now we have ISO certification 13,485, and we received a CE mark as a first class. And during this year on MDD regulation, and during this year we will receive CE mark second A class. So right now, of course, this is not for clinical decision. This is only a recommendation system. But during next year, we will receive CE mark second class.
Thank you.
A question. So obviously the concern when diagnosing pigmented lesions with an app is melanoma. Have you determined the sensitivity and specificity specifically for detecting melanoma?
Yes, we started to develop our solution from melanoma, and we have one of the biggest data set in the world of neoplasms. It is possible to detect melanoma with our app.
Let me ask you a question on that. So to the extent that you're going to be distributing this to dermatologic specialists and people who are not specializing in dermatology, my guess is even non-physicians, what are you going to do to make sure that your product is going to get a consistent result for the people who are using it, for the safety of patients, and that people can interpret that data effectively and safely for your patients?
We provide, in the result of our application, we provide risk level assessment, high, medium, or low risk, and we provide a differential diagnosis with top 3 results. basically, we don't want to say that we are a diagnostic tool. We are a primary screening tool to route a patient to the right specialist for GPs. And for dermatologists, it's a good tool to save all medical data in one safety place to observe in dynamics.
Yeah, so thank you for your presentation. We're
And
finishing
very forward thinking, because Google is after you. So congratulations for this.
Thank you very much.